This video will be describing incoming tickets, how you complete incoming tickets, what the various fields are on the tickets, and how you complete them. So to begin with, we'll go into the inbound and we will select Add New Tickets. What we want to see is how various things change and so forth as we complete the various fields on this. The customer number is the farm number that's associated with the ticket that we're about to enter. There's a whole video that talks about how customer numbers should be assigned, and we'll not go into that here. Let me talk to you also before we begin to enter this ticket about how we navigate through the fields on this ticket. Once you complete a field, you may press the Enter key to move to the next field. You may also press the Tab key to move to the next field. You may use the down arrow key to move to the next field. You may also use the Shift tab to go in reverse order. You may use the up arrow to go in reverse order. In addition to those keystrokes, you can also use the mouse to mouse into any field that you want to. All right, given that, let's talk about filling this ticket in now. This is customer number 11 that we're dealing with on this scale ticket that we're talking about. As we press enter, you'll note that to the right in blue, the Brown and Bellman is the name of this customer. It is a wheat customer measured in bushels. We're going to enter the ticket number 8546. Again, that's just the scale ticket number. The date is the date that's on the ticket. If there were a contract, this would automatically be filled in for you, any unfilled contract, if it were trying to assign it. Now then, if you didn't want it to be on that contract, you could delete that and put it under another contract number or leave it as uncontracted, however you wanted to do it. Generally, you're not having to worry about filling in this contract number. What's the gross on the ticket? $57,290 is our number, and the tare is $13,450. You see to the right in red that the arithmetic has been going on for you to show you how many net pounds there are and converting it to bushels so that you can see those things as they're happening. Next field are test weight and moisture. If you choose to use those things, you should enter them at this time. We're going to say that our ticket is 59.4 test weight, and notice, if you will, discount number 2 actually changed as we entered that number. Notice how it went to 0.005, half a cent discount was taken based on the test weight. Let me just show you another one. Let's assume it was 58.2, and you see in that instance there would have been a 1 cent discount taken. All of those docks and discounts that are being automatically calculated have been established when we set up the grain and set up our special docks and discounts. So we implemented a specific table for this particular user, and this is how the calculations turn out. You can always override these by manually keying in what you want, but this is the results that are shown are the results of the automatic calculation that is programmed in for this particular customer. All right, 59.4, and the moisture is 14.3, and you notice discount number 1 now is at 4 cents. So we've got a net of 4.5 cent discount, and you see that amounts to 32.88 when you convert it to dollars, as is indicated in the green. We're going to assume that there is a 1.25% discount dock on this, and a dock again is a percentage of weight. So we have 2 dock fields that are percentage of weight. We have 2 discount fields that are dollars and cents. Docks are weight reductions, discounts are price reductions. So we had a 1.25. You notice now to the right the weight has been docked, and the docked is showing 43,292, and again that's converted to bushels to 721.53. If there were a second dock, you could enter it here if you had it. Moving on to the price field, the price we're going to say is $3.55. Notice now that when we press enter and move to the next field, that price has been adjusted to be the net price. showing as $3.50. Extend that times the total docked bushels and you'll get your $2,528.96. Again, discount number 1 and discount number 2 in our example are being automatically calculated for us. Not necessary that you have automatic calculation. You can key these in manually if you like, or you can always override the calculations. Let's assume that we did not want the dock number 2. We could put in a 0, and there you see the net price now has been adjusted back, and the total has been adjusted as well. We go on down and we'll have the elevator. We're going to call it elevator C. That's where this is being placed into, this grain, and bin 4 is where we're putting this. The next field is a storage field, and it's only used when you're using open storage or deferred. You place an O, an alpha O in there for open storage. You place a D in there for deferred. If you use either of those two, the price should be left at 0. So the price is always 0 for any kind of stored grain. The final field that's of interest to us as we're entering tickets is a notes field. It's a 20-character field, and you can put whatever information is useful to you, or you can leave it empty. Now then, leaving that field, you notice we go right to the add button at the bottom. An important thing to remember here: nothing, absolutely nothing has happened to the databases up until the time we press the add key. If we press the cancel key at this point, it's just like we never made a single entry here on this ticket. That applies also to almost all the data entry screens. Nothing is applied to the databases, nothing's added to the databases, no changes are made to the databases until you press either an add or a save button. Okay, let me take just a moment here to explain to you some of the other things here at the bottom of the screen. Down here in the storage charge, storage sale date, and so forth, those are entries that are available to us and will be made by the system as grain is being moved around from one various place to another, as it's being moved from open storage into cash grain, or from deferred pricing to cash grain, or from storage into warehouse receipted and back out of warehouse receipted, and so forth. And that's what this is all about. And the storage charges will only apply to the grain that is on storage at some point, and it will show you always the amount of storage that will be added to the charges for this ticket. All right, that's a little bit about incoming tickets and what you have on them. We will look forward to visiting with you in the next video. Thank you very much. Good day.